So we're back in Wales. We're here at the original training camp, which prepared me for Mongolia, Madagascar, and the Mission Yangtze World Records. And Jacob is, of course, joining me. He's my producer. He's going to be joining me out in Suriname, but I never let anyone join me without really putting them through their paces first to find out their strengths, find out their weaknesses, see what they need to improve on. Because if he comes and he's not ready and he puts my life in danger or his own or the expedition, it's just too reckless for me to have him there with me. But he's a fit guy. He's got plenty of experience in sort of activities, long distance runs, mountain climbs, you name it. But this routine that I'm about to put him through will really test and challenge him in ways that I don't think he's ready for.
I've watched you go through the sessions before. It's very different, so this is going to be good fun. But let's see how it goes.
Yeah. I don't expect to nail it first time round. We want to log where you're at. As I said, we want to get your strengths, your weaknesses, look at where we can improve. We've got 8 weeks now to build on that, and then we'll go from there. We'll keep building up over the weeks and months that we've got that lay ahead. But we want to get you to optimum shape so that you're fucking ready to tackle any crazy challenge that will inevitably try to catch us out when we're out there.
Let's do it.
You'll never guess what the warm-up is.
Don't.
The warm-up is 13 wide arm pull-ups, 8 dips, 15 push-ups, no break in between. That's one set for 10 sets.
Fuck off.
And then you've done that, which is a killer, but that's effectively my warm-up.
Yeah.
And then we get on the bag, on the battle ropes, on the tractor tire. Then we go inside and we do the free weights and we work forearms, biceps, back, traps, triceps. A lot of leg work as well, using the tractor tire and the punch bag, or the barbell, doing lunges across the garden and squats. And so normally it would take 2 to 3 hours to do.
Yeah, no shit.
Before Mongolia. And then before Madagascar, I increased the intensity, which would drop the duration by about an hour, so I could do it in about 2 hours a session. And then after that, for the Yangtze, I did it all, included more on calisthenics, but strapped an altitude trainer mask, weights around my ankles, and a weighted vest. And then that I could do all of it within an hour and a half, because then afterwards you're like fucked. And that was so that it could build muscle mass as well, ready for the altitudes. And so we're not going to go for the Mongolia training plan. We're definitely not going to go for the Mission Yangtze training plan. I think somewhere between Mongolia and Madagascar we work on today for you. So that's going to be the 10 sets of all of that, and then once you're warm, we're then gonna go on this bad boy and get cracking with the whole routine. But we'll see how well you can do. If you can get to the 10 sets, just do what you're comfortable with to begin with, because it's about building. Because this is your first workout like this, where you're ticking off all components, and it's about building then on that, so that the last final day before we go, or like the week before we go, you want to see significant progress.
For sure.
Where this is like you're familiar with it, you're comfortable with it, and then anything out of the jungle you're going to face is going to be a lot tougher than you're going to face here, but you're going to psychologically be ready.
Excellent. Okay. That sounds fun.
Right? And then this we pretty much can replicate with the Muay Thai when we go back to London. But I do miss this. This is the fucking killer routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where we're gonna do the push-ups. We're gonna do wide arm pull-ups. You're like decent wide bring, and then all the way down. I don't want to see like 1, 2. I want all the way down. And then for the dips.
Okay.
For the dips, you just want to watch your head, and then you want to go all the way down. 1, 2, 3. You keep going like that. On here for say 8, and then once you've done that, just push them aside. So you've got pull-ups again.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
So how many push-ups are you going to go for first? Are you going to aim for the 15?
30.
15.
15 pull-ups.
You're gonna go for 15. Yeah. Try it. Let's do 10. Let's start you on 10.
Yeah.
10 wide arm. 8 dips.
Yeah.
And 15
Push.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 8. We'll do 8, 10, 15, 8.
Cool.
10, 15, 8. Pull-ups, push-ups, dips, pull-ups, push-ups, dips. And you just keep going and going and you try to get to 10
Let's see how we do.
with very little rest in between.
Yeah, okay.
This training plan is years and years, I would say the best part of a decade worth of various training plans and routines that I have experienced from across the world, all sort of mashed together to create the ultimate and high intense workout. I call this section the warm-up. Truthfully, it's probably most people's full-blown workout. They'd be lucky to get to 10 sets, it's that intense. But I call it the warm-up because after this, I continue for another 1 to 2 hours at least. 4, 5, 6. Keep it at 6, keep it at 6. I truthfully didn't realise how tough the routine was until I saw people from various fitness backgrounds try to keep up. I've had people from various backgrounds to include an RAF officer, a guy who trains with the SAS, a friend who is an MMA fighter, and it's always been the same result. They've all been sort of caving in, sat down by the corner step with the orange bucket in hand, ready to vomit. I've had people almost faint, and no one as of yet has ever completed the full workout. Come on, 2 left, 2 left, 2 left, all the way down. That's it, 1 left, get down. That's it, shake off, straight to them, straight to them. It's full on already, isn't it? But
Mate.
You've got it. Shake them off. Go on. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Dude. It's fucking wobbling.
Yeah.
It's hard enough doing dips on something that doesn't move. It's like trying to fight a fucking snake.
Yeah, that mental game. Come on, control. It's your body. Control it. It can do whatever you make it do. So make it do it. Make it do it. Yeah. Yeah. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that. He got that.
Dude.
He got it. He got it. Second set done.
Jesus.
8 sets left. 8 sets left.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot harder than it looks, right?
It's the intensity and the consistent repetition of it.
Yeah.
I can do all of this in the gym.
Yeah.
But it's one.
Straight, exactly, and that's the difference, right? That when you're out there in the Gobi Desert, there's not like, oh no, I can't be bothered pushing on to the next water source.
Yeah.
If you don't push on, you're going to die. So my mentality is do or die all the time in training.
Yeah.
Because I know that my body will rely on the groundwork here to make me succeed out there.
Mate, this is no joke.
No, and this is set 3.
Fucking warm up, set 3. Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's hard to show how difficult it is when I do it. It's about this. It's about showing that when you've not been doing it for years, because I've been doing it for years, when you get someone new into the mix, it shows how really difficult it is.
Oh, mate. Insane.
Set 3. So we want 10 sets next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Let's do
8
it.
weeks' time, you're going to be a beast. More of a beast than you are now.
Thank you.
That's good work, man. Good fucking work.
Cheers.
Okay, so we'll be on. We'll move on to. We'll save the bag and the battle ropes to the end. We'll go to the tractor tire now.
Yeah.
But we're going to work your legs now.
Okay.
And so it's going to start. Like, careful with your knees as well. I know that you've got like a knee niggle. Be careful with your knee, but effectively it's just 20 down, 2, 3, 4, 5. You keep going, and then it's up for 10, starting with your right, and then mix it up. 10, starting with your left.
Yeah.
And then after that, straight into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 10, and then after that you want to go down, do the squat, slap, push up for 10. 1, 2, 3 for 10.
Yeah.
and then you got a 10-second breather, and then you go again, and we'll do 3 sets with that one.
Okay.
See how you get on there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it straight into it.
Track attire throws me back to 2014 when I was a Muay Thai fighter in Thailand. I moved back to Wales to attempt Mongolia, and I came back home with no more than £200 to my name. Therefore, I couldn't afford no gym membership, so I had my uncle drop me off a tractor tyre, a sledgehammer, and I created almost this whole sort of gymnasium in my back garden with everything that I needed to prepare. And the tractor tyre was really good for building my inner core strength, ready to face the demands of the heavy 120 kilogram trailer that I would be pulling the whole length across Mongolia. So I would flip the tractor tyre, I would beat it with a sledgehammer, I would do leg workouts, and again, this was very relentless and allowed me no break. So it goes to show that you don't need all of the gear, you've just got to use what you have and make that work.
Second set done, mate. Second set done. How you doing?
Not good.
Not good. Go on.
That sucks.
That's hard,
That's,
isn't it? That is.
That's really tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking intense.
Righty. 40 smashes. That's it. 4, 5, 6.
So, you know, like fucking Dave Attenborough's producers and like Steve Batchel's producers and shit. I can't imagine they get beasted by the host this much.
They do not.
Because this workout routine was proven in Mongolia, I stuck to this with Madagascar, which was again another success. And then although after Madagascar I could now afford gym membership, I still chose to train here in the garden or in a very similar way elsewhere because it was so effective. Alongside this, I would also do hikes and runs with weighted vest, altitude trainer mask, weights around my ankles, or a heavy rucksack, just to ramp up the intensity and make the training as uncomfortable as possible, because I believe it's that what trains you mentally.
Ash, I got concerned.
Try to type, please.
It says wear safety goggles.
Oh shit. Oh shit, that's my bad. We are in the UK, we should abide by the health and safety rules. So with the bag, all as I do with the bag, it depends. I mix it up, but with this one, what we're going to do is we are going to do 30-second slaps, and that is, it's a lot harder than it looks. Keeping your hands up. I don't want to see that when you're tired. Don't want to see that. Your hands have got to be shoulder height, if not higher, and I want you to slap with your hands or the fist. It doesn't matter. Powerful, bringing them right back, and eventually you're going to start doing that, and I'm going to say hands, and you're going to have to bring them right back up, and then we're going to go straight from that to push kick, push, 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 push. You gotta make it smooth. None of that, right? It needs to be flush. Speed, power, power. And once you've done that, we go left leg for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to flip it up and go 10 with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And once you've done that, we're going to go knees. So you're going to not lean on it, you're going to grab it, and then you're going to be bash, 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 bash for 30. And then we're going to go to standard freestyle boxing. Get some elbows. Push, 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 push. Move around it. Whatever you want to do, just make it fast and powerful.
Muay Thai, I still train in to this day. It is intense. It ticks off all components: speed, agility, flexibility, coordination, power, reaction time, you name it. It also helps with your inner core and all-round durability. It really toughened me up in Thailand, and it's just genuinely something that I didn't want to let go of. There were also other little things that I would add to the workouts. You know, along my previous travels, I faced sleep deprivation, I faced starvation, I faced dehydration. And so when I would perform these 2 to 3 hour long workouts, I would do so without any water intake whatsoever to help prepare for when I would face the Gobi Desert.
So that was good. We've taken him through the workout. This was a teaser, a tester to see how he gets on. It's extremely intense, so I wanted to understand what his strengths and weaknesses are and what we need to look to improve over the next 8 weeks. He's above average in terms of his fitness levels are there. He's run plenty of mountains. He's always doing marathons, ultra marathons, and he's well versed when it comes to the outdoors. So for me, it was about correcting and improving his strengths, but also finding the weak spots. And I think the muscular endurance is something we want to improve on, but also the recovery time. I think if we can keep training now over the 8 weeks so that he needs very little rest in between exercises and in between sets, that's what we're aiming for. Because when we're out there, your concentration needs to still be at 100%, even when you're so fatigued and exhausted. Where there were times that I saw him exhausted there and he was tripping up or he wasn't performing the exercise. So it's about making his mind in tune with his body, controlling his body more when he's exhausted, and then over time, we'll get him to where he needs to be. But I'm impressed. It's there. We just need to keep grinding. This is the beginning to a long training camp, and I'll head over now, see how he's recovering. You recovered? Just a quick piece to camera, talking about the strengths, the weaknesses. But how did you feel that went?
That was tough. I'm not gonna lie, that was a tough session.
Yeah.
The intensity's crazy, and just need to work on that recovery time and keeping up the power throughout the entire session. That's important. But fuck me, you've built a good workout. That was good fun.
That's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's
man.
a hard one. So we'll build you up now, no problem, over the next 8 weeks. And we want to get you to a point where you're able to concentrate and still perform under extreme exhaustion.
Yeah.
When you're really fatigued, no slips, no trips, it's just full concentration, still able to perform at your optimum on set 3 as if it's set 1.
Yeah.
And then we've got you, and then you're set.
We'll get there.
Great, that was though. I'm impressed. Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.